So they use two functions. So we have function 1 and function 2. Function 1 is to go through every single value of this. So what we are doing over here is like a for loop into a for loop. So the thing is this, we go through every single number for stage 1, and then for stage 2 we do a 2 pointer. So maybe say like let's run through the stage 1. So stage 1, and then the 2 pointer will start over here, and then it will go through the entire of like, so it may move, and it may move, and then eventually this plus this plus this. So this one is stage 2. So for the stage 1, you will keep on moving. Like after the first set, you'll move again, and then this is stage 2, right? So you'll move, right? And then go again, same thing, stage 1, and then we have stage 2, and it will move. So it's like a for loop in a for loop, right? So there's like 2 stages that's been run through. That's what we say over here, the stage 1 and then the stage 2. This is a stage 1, this is a stage 2, right? So when we then talk about that is that the reason why we need to go through stage 1, I think, in my opinion, is that we have a goal over here, which is to find a final answer that sum up to 0 per se. So a plus b plus c equals to 0. So this plus this plus this equals to this. So that's our goal. Our goal is want to reach over here by using 3 elements in this array, right? So stage 1 is rather straightforward because it's like very brute forcey. You check this, check this, check this, check this, check this, and check this, right? So I think the main mechanics that is actually involved is actually using the sum 2 technique, right? The 2 sum technique, because it's just like implementing so I'll call this like stage 1 as being like a brute force. Very straightforward, very intuitive. You use all the numbers That's all. The beauty about this is that you're combining a brute force method and a two-sum technique. You combine these two, it sort of become a three-sum. Because at the end of the day, it's like the intuition is this, that you want A plus this, A plus B plus C equals to this, right? So, and why, you may ask, like you could have like do a brute force for B, right? Like you may ask, like, why not I just brute force this and brute force this as well. So look over here, if we are to talk about the time complexity, this will be n, this will be n, this will be n, and total it will be n cubed. But what we are getting out of the technique that we're using is actually big O of n squared. So that's actually the diff, n squared and n cubed. So the reason why we are able to actually narrow it down is because we use the two-pointer. I mean the two-sum technique instead of brute force. So we combine brute force plus two-sum. So anytime that you need like two variables to be plus together, you kind of like can use the two-sum technique. So say for example, if I will got to do with A plus B plus C plus D, I don't know, I'm just thinking that maybe we can use like two-sum and a two-sum over here. So this two-sum will solve for A plus B, C and D will be solved like by another two-sum. But I'm just guessing, right? So like in the future, maybe this like will be a way for us to actually solve certain problems, what not have you. So that's my intuition, that what I can kind of like predict. I don't know how the main mechanics, this is gonna like work out, but at least for this case, I have a very clear concrete example, because this guy is saying like you can do this from how I'm seeing, like from how I understand from him, is that this is a brute force and this is a two-sum, and you straight away get the answer. And he was like explaining every single thing, and it's been proven and everything, but for this one it's still very vague. We still don't have like something like a clear exploration or clear explanation like this one to actually prove it. So this one is a vague one, this one is a more concrete one, because we have a example. So I'm just gonna stop here for now. I'm gonna take a break. Everything comes to an end.